All right, today we are going to turn in our poster. I'm going to show you how to save your project to turn it in a file size that is not too large to be submitted on Canvas. All right, so we've got a finished poster. Everything is exactly like I want it to look. All right, so from here, I need to flatten it. What happens is if you turn in a file that still has all the layers on it, it's going to be a really, really large file size. So what we need to do first, all right, once we have it like we want it to be, we need to go up to File. I'm sorry, that's not right. We need to go to Layers, okay? We need to go to Layers, and we need to go down. Now, on my screen, it's not showing me the options. We need to go to Flatten Image. All right, we need to go to Layer, Flatten Image. And what that's going to do is it's going to take all of my layers and it's going to merge them down into one layer. All right, because the more layers you have, the more information is stored in your document, which means it's a larger file size. So we've merged it down. You can no longer edit this poster. My recommendation is before you flatten your image, you save it as a Photoshop file so that you still have an editable version on your computer. All right, so we have a flat image. It's still going to be really large. All right, but we want to save this as a PDF. So the way we do that is we are going to go to File, Export as PDF. Now this may take just a second for it to load because it is such a large file. But it's going to show up here. All right, and it's going to show you the height and the width, and it's going to be 18 by 24. That's correct. And it tells you down here that this file is going to be 42 megabytes. That is huge. That's still a very large file. So what we might be able to do here is take our quality. If we lower our quality, it's going to save on our file size some. Let's see what it says once this finishes loading. It's still got it pretty big. So let's just go to save and see what it shows for us here. All right, so I've saved it. It's still a very large file, okay? So I've saved it as an Adobe Acrobat document, it's going to say, or a PDF. That's the way you would submit a poster for printing, okay? I'm going to show you one more option that's going to make a smaller file size for turning into Canvas, okay? This will make it just easier for me to grade. So once you save your PDF like that, what I want you to do is go up to Image Size. And I just want you to save this again. Now, I know before I said make your DPI 300. Yes, that's true. In order to print it, we've got to have a 300 DPI version. But just for the sake of turning this in on Canvas, let's take what you've done and let's make the DPI 100. Now, you've already saved your layered version and you've saved your PDF of it. All right, you see how when you do that, it makes your file drastically smaller. And then let's go up to File. You know what? We could probably make it even smaller than this. Let's go to Image Size again. And instead of 18 by 24, let's make it like, let's make the height like 12. And the width will be 9. That's going to make it quite a bit smaller, or I can see them online. This picture now is really good for going online. It will still look crystal clear on your computer. It just won't print clear if we make it a poster size. So now I've got it like that. And this time I want to export this one as a JPEG. And you can make your quality 100% on this one. It's only going to be 1 megabyte as opposed to that previous poster we saved was 42 megabytes. So this is 42 times smaller of a file size than the full-size poster. And you're going to hit save. All right, and now this is the one I want you to turn in, the JPEG. This one you'll be able to attach and submit it on Canvas, no trouble whatsoever, okay? And then if we pick yours to print out, we can come back later and get your larger file size to print it. All right, but this will work very, very well for turning it in online. And so make sure when you submit it on Canvas, you're submitting what we call the proof version, which is the JPEG, the small version. All right, this will be your proof that will be very good for viewing online. And that's how you save it in multiple formats. And I can't wait to see the posters that y'all have made and turn in. All right.